Hannah Lawson with the Art Barn Studio. Okay, we're going to be doing something a little different. I want to bring some truth here. So, don't grab your art supplies quite yet. Just take a seat and get comfortable. Now, I love to draw, and I've been trying to get a good sketchbook routine. I have an alarm set on my phone that goes off to remind me to draw. Let me tell you some truth. I have not been very consistent with my sketchbook drawing, and sometimes it is because I have a creative block, which means I can't think of things to draw, or I have imposter syndrome, which means my brain, my head is telling me I can't draw. I'm not very good at drawing. I shouldn't be drawing. Why am I drawing? So you run into that sometimes. And then school starts back. I'm tired when I get home. Then we all got sick. Soccer starts soon. Excuse. And really all I need is a few minutes to sit down with my sketchbook to really get me back in the routine and enjoy it again. So I really not asking myself for an hour, not even 30 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes would do better than no minutes. So there's the truth on that. What we are going to do about it. Yes, I said we are going to draw our way through October. Why October, you say? Because October is the favorite month of the year. And because I love Halloween. I love fall. I love pumpkins. I love all the things that we don't have in Florida. Maybe that's why I love it, because I don't get to experience it. So I have to experience it through other outlets. So what I have done to help us do this, and you're not thinking, well, I don't know what to draw. What do I draw? I have made a list of drawing prompts. Now, please understand, there is no number by the prompts. The reason I did that is because I feel pressured when there is a number by it. Like, if I don't do this on day one, I've failed. If I don't keep up with one a day, then I have failed. That's why I chose not to put numbers by these prompts, because I want you to draw what you feel like drawing that day. You can follow me what I'm drawing that day, but maybe it spurs you to draw more than one that day if you want to draw several on that day. The ones I'm picking are pretty easy. I hate when people put drawing prompts out there and they put, oh my gosh, I can't think of a big word, but a word that kind of is more a feeling word than a thing, because I don't know how to take that feeling word and translate it into a piece of art picture. Not always. It just frustrates me. So I chose things that correlate with that season of October, Halloween, fall. Here's a big thing that we can do to prepare ourselves. Research. I'm not going to lie. I make this list by looking at other drawing prompts artists have created. That helps me get my list. I research how to draw these things differently. So I'll look at several different ways people have drawn them to create my own drawing of this thing. So looking at others' drawings can help inspire you to draw your own. And again, if you choose to draw what they draw, we're not using this to profit for anything, so that's fine. This is just done in the privacy of our own drawing sketchbook or art studio. No big deal. So if you are going to use this to kind of take it off onto your own, that's where you would want to make sure that your drawings are unique to you, but it is okay to research and look at other art. So materials. I think, well, first of all, you can use whatever you have at home. If you have a sketchbook, you can feel free to doodle these in your sketchbook just to have. Student drawing paper. This is just, I buy this off Amazon. It's a 12 by 18. I cut into the 9 by 12s. It does pretty good holding up paint. You could use that, cut it into even smaller pieces if you want to do one a day, and then you have like, a selection of art. One thing you gotta be careful is if you draw any kind of construction paper that you buy possibly at Walmart, this has a different texture and it may not hold paint, markers, crowns, all that it will hold markers and crowns well, just not paint. So be aware of that. The student drawing paper is a little bit thicker, so it does. So cardstock, any kind of paper you would like to draw on. I am not quite sure what I'm going to go for. I think I'm going to be doing a little bit of a different step up than my normal sketchbook routine. I think I'm going to stick with painting. So I'm actually going to be doing it on watercolor paper. I haven't decided if I'm doing small papers or all in one. Medium. Now, again, feel free, go into your art supplies, figure out what you got, what you want to use. Colored pencils are great. Markers are great. You could just draw with a drawing pen and not even add color. That's up to you. Crayola, anything, student grade or professional grade, you've got to figure out what's in your, you know, ability to have, to draw with. I have chosen, I'm going to go with gouache. Gouache was one of my favorite art supplies. I've kind of got away from it. I haven't really used it in a while, so I feel like that's what I'm going to do. I'm also going to challenge just a bit to stick to a color palette. What does that mean, Ms. Lawson? It means as artists, many times artists choose a set of colors to use throughout their whole art. Now, please don't forget, there's this magic thing called color mixing. So even if you have red, yellow, blue, our primary colors, you can make orange, purple, green. Then if you have access to a black and white, you can even change those shades and tints of all those colors. So even if you choose 3 colors, or if you only have 3 colors, then it still can make a variety of colors. What I'm going to use is I'm going to stick to ultramarine blue. I'm going to go emerald green. Then I'm going to have permanent yellow. I don't know how to say this word. Jaune brilliant. I know how to say brilliant. Opera red. And then, you know, Miss Lawson, got to have my pink. So I chose this color palette. I'll show you in a minute a little better to use throughout the art because I feel like even if I don't have a red, I don't mind painting my whatever, you know, if it was an apple, a different shade of red. I'm okay with that. That doesn't bother me. You got to remember your color mixing skills if you only choose a certain palette. You don't have to have all the colors. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I am going to have mixing white and black added to that. I haven't decided if I'm going to add sepia, which is a brown. You can make a brown just mixing a bunch of weird colors together. So I hope you join me this month of October to pick up a practice of drawing and painting and sketching. Again, you can stick with me. You can do all of them with me as I work my way each day. You can do more than one. You can draw it with no color. Please feel free to take this and kind of produce your own routine of drawing as I hope to encourage myself to jump back in and keep my consistency up because drawing does bring a piece to my life and my heart, and I love sharing it with you. And again, I hope you share your artwork and all these little creations you make with me. Just